Hi, welcome to the third instalment of the Mastering MLJS webinar series of under 5-minute webinars introducing new concepts in MLJS. In this particular lesson, what I'm going to do is show you the test applications that come with MLJS for web browser widgets. So the first one here is MLDB web test. MLDB was the old name for MLJS. This is effectively a Roxy, MVC and REST hybrid application. So as you can see, you've got application controllers, views, models and public information. Very much the same layout as Roxy on Rails. That's how the MVC capabilities of Roxy are exposed. So in here, for example, you have your page HTML, and then within JS I have all of my JavaScript files that run the widgets, part of MLJS itself, as well as the pages themselves as well. In addition to this project, there's also a REST project. So this is again a Roxy application, but it's pure REST. So there's just HTML pages and JavaScript. There's no controllers there. It's very straightforward, very simple architecture. So here, for example, again, we see our widgets. We also see our test pages. Now you deploy these quite simply. There's a bootstrap methodology here, so I can bootstrap these into my server. So what this will do is this will create the relevant databases, forests and application servers for my particular application. It'll just take a few minutes just to go through and do it. There we go, bootstrap's complete. Just going to also deploy the modules now. So this deploys the actual code, the other one just sets up the actual databases itself. As you can see here, I've put it in verbose mode just so I can see how quickly it's adding things in there. What you also see is the end of it also publishes a couple of REST extensions I've got built in as well. And now we can simply go to here and go to the index page. This particular index page on the main page is required in MLJS, so rather than deploy documents using Roxy, I want to be very tight control over exactly how they get added to MarkLogic. So I've got this index page which actually goes and adds them into MarkLogic. It sets up things like triples for me as well. It also tests that the search options are configured correctly in the Bootstrap as well. And then from there you can just go straight in and start having a look at the application. So I can go here, I can click through, click on cities and values as I go. I'm just generally going around and using the application straight away. So I can look at charts, I can search for charts, and all the kind of standard stuff that you can get in the test app. Very, very useful for demonstrations or figuring out what's there. Great to get samples of the functionality that's available within MarkLogic and specifically within MLJS as well. This is one of my favourites, definitely. Do a polygon, and you can even, if you hold down Shift, do a free hand selection of a polygon, double click to finish, and it restricts your search criteria there as well. So that's an introduction to MLJS and deploying, bootstrapping an application onto the server. Hope you enjoyed this lesson number 3 in the Mastering MLJS series of webinars.